Well, hello again, dear ones. Robert Brzezinski with you. I like to begin these evenings and mornings with a quick hello to everybody that's watching the recording at a later time because nobody watching the stream knows that it's happening just yet. Those folks will all find out in a minute, but this is our moment, our 20, 30 seconds to be together and say hello to everybody on the recording. And as people start to come into the live stream, welcome, welcome. Tonight is, what is today? It's the first. Now, wait a minute. Yes, it's the first. And when you know it, I have my banner set up to say the second. Where is it? Let's get that fixed before we do anything else. There we go. Evening prayers for the 2nd of April. 1st of April. Wait a minute. April Fools. There we go. That's tomorrow. Today is the 1st. There we go. Anyway, well, thank you for being with me. My name's Robert Brzezinski. We do these prayers every morning at 8:15 a.m. Mountain Time and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. It's a chance to come together, affirm the truth in the morning, get us moving, and get a sense of gratitude for what we got going on in the evening. And I do want everybody to remember that my daily email, my daily spirit callings email, you can sign up for that. Get an email in your inbox every day with an affirmation, inspiration, and call to action. And now it's also a podcast. 90-second daily update and inspiration. You can find that on wherever you get your podcasts, dailyspiritcallings.com. It's a great way to start your morning. Oh, well, let's see. I don't know about you, but today was a pretty good day. Um, Not a lot of notices of friends in the hospital. I mean, there were some, but not as many as there seems to have been. And uh, things I can sense it. Things are moving, and they're moving in a good direction. They're changing, and life on planet Earth is changing. And as much as I would sometimes I'd kind of like it to go back to the way it was, to what we used to call normal. What I know is we're creating a new normal right now. And we're creating that new normal in consciousness. We're creating that together as a community, as a collective, as the combined consciousness of all humanity. We are coming together to create something new, a new world, and a new way of being, and a new way of living, connecting on the planet. So I'm day by day, the more we do this, the more I'm here with you, the more I have guests come in and pray, the more there's just this feeling, this overarching feeling that everything's okay and it's getting better. It may not look like that. And in the coming days and weeks and months, it will be presented all kinds of opportunities to say it's not what it's not. And I think the really big thing is we've got to keep looking up and casting a vision upward of where we're going and what's happening, rather than allowing ourselves to get sucked into a downward spiral that ends nowhere. So I think with that, I think it's time to do a little praying. How about you? If you're in a comfortable place, a place where it's safe to close your eyes and you feel like doing so, please do. Oh, and so I invite you to just tap into a moment, to this moment. Allow yourself to find that space of knowing, that space of being present, of being here right now. Allow yourself to set aside the day, any questions, any weirdness, the wonderings, the weirdness, the wildness, the hustle and the bustle, whatever it is, the boredom, whatever is in your mind right now to label this day, just set that aside and allow yourself to turn within. Turn to that space within, to the wellspring of love and light and beauty and truth that is God manifesting from within to the without. Man, God manifesting from within your own consciousness out into the world. The oneness of life, the wondrousness of life. And see, what I know is I know this all pervasive power, the one. I know it goes by many, many names. Some call it Allah or Brahma or Buddha or Yahweh, Vishnu, Kuan Yin, Source Energy, Gaia, Divine Mother. Call it love. No matter the name, the truth remains one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence expressing as all life across all time and space without fail, without damage, without disease. One perfect life expressing through billions and billions and billions of perfect lives. So that means that this oneness called God is moving and breathing and having its being as my life right now, every moment. And if that's true of my life, then it must be true of all life. It must be true of your life. The lives of everyone that hears these words and everyone that does not. Everyone alive on this planet at this time and beyond, a divine expression, a unique expression of God's life. A unique collection of gifts and skills and talents being brought to bear on this thing called life. An infinite expressions of creativity coming into form to uplift and inspire this life. And so I recognize every life as absolutely precious. Every life is absolutely precious. Every life is absolutely necessary to the evolution of human consciousness, to the up leveling, the unfolding of human consciousness, and therefore human expression, human experience on this planet. And yes, in the midst of this moment, it's easy to see the discord or the dis-ease or the uncertainty. And what I know is I know none of that is the truth of God. That is not God's expression. That is the human frailties and the human perversions of truth. See, what is really happening here is God's life is expressing itself in strange ways and yet still perfect. For there is no discord, there is only divine order, there is no dis-ease, there is absolute divine flow and ease in this world. There is no disconnect, there is only the connection of the one out into the world. And so we are all connected. This is a planet of one human life. And I know that in this time right now, I can sense we're moving through an experience of coming to know that so much better. Coming to recognize the oneness, the connectedness, the unity, the 6 degrees, no, nay, 2 degrees, no, 1 degree, no, absolutely 0 degrees of separation. So that everything that need to be known can be known, everything that all the creative ideas on how to move and how to be together and not be together, how to serve the health and the health workers. Every grand idea just happens, just comes into being because it's all one mind. What may be known in one place may be known in all places. What is known right here is known in all places. So I am assured. I rest in a deep, deep sense of assurance that there is this magnificent unfolding that is happening. Weird and strange and confusing as it may be, this is God's life. And so it must be perfect. It must be whole. It must be complete. Nothing missing, nothing absent, nothing broken. And I know that same truth of my life, of your life, of every life. So I sit in the consciousness, I sit in the place of knowing that everything that's happening in my life is an opportunity to see more love, to experience more love, to cry out for more love, to know God as the source of my life, as the source of everything. The source of my tears, the source of my sorrow, the source of my jubilation. And I know that collectively humanity has this moment of retreat in order to allow the cosmic forces to line up, allow the cosmic truth to reveal itself, to allow a new vision for human life on this planet to take hold, to germinate. So as the storm passes and we are each allowed to touch and hug again, there is the birth of a new way, a new consciousness, a new paradigm of humanity. So what's not to be grateful for? There's so much to be grateful for. The healing, the rejuvenation, so much to be grateful for. And it is from that gratitude, it is from that incredibly filled, overflowing place. I feel the gratitude just overflowing from my heart for what comes next and for what is happening right now. Because it is in this moment, knowing God, I see God expressing, evolving, growing, expanding, and it's all good. So I do release this word into the law that has already said yes, the law of God that is already operating, already moving all the right people and parts and puzzles and experiences together to bring forth the mighty vision of God's life in the next and the next and the next. I release this word and I let it be. I let go. I let God be God. And I affirm this truth by just saying, and so it is. And so it is, dear ones, dear ones. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Karen, thank you for being with us. So glad you could be here. And Ursula, glad you could be here as well. Dear ones, I am so blessed by this opportunity each and every morning, each and every evening. I am grateful for the people that show up live and all the people that watch this at another time. It is an anchor in my spiritual practice, and doesn't look like we're going anywhere anytime soon. So I got a feeling we're going to do a whole bunch of these, which means if you're a minister or a practitioner watching this and you'd like to get involved and you'd like to come and join me some evening or morning and pray with me, please, by all do, send me an email, revbriz@spiritevolving.com. I'll be happy to get you in on the program. And for anybody that would just like a prayer request, feel free to contact me as well. Please do reach out if you'd like to get on a phone call and do a private prayer session. I have some room in my schedule for that. Believe it or not, things are kind of busy around here lately. But one way or the other, there's an old saying in religious science: a minister that's too busy to pray is far too busy. So don't hesitate. Send your prayer requests. I'll be happy to get to them. And remember, in between these prayer sessions, New Thought Radio, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all your favorite New Thought artists playing positively inspiring tunes to keep you moving, grooving, and uplifted. 24 hours a day, newthoughtradio.net. All righty. I think that's about all for this evening. Evening prayers feel like I am complete. I trust you are complete. I trust you feel that energy and that vibration of the oneness that's circling the planet. I'll be back again tomorrow morning, 8:15 Mountain Time. Until then, dear ones, peace and blessings. Know that you are loved. We'll see you soon. Bye now.